Hello bass students, my name is Katie Blomarz. I am an upright and electric bass player. I live in Nashville now. I'm originally from the suburbs of Chicago, but I am a professional bass player full-time. I tour all around the country and even some internationally. And I have come here today to give you a little lesson about some bass playing skills. I just want to touch on maybe one of the most important things as an upright player that you can work on basically forever, and that is intonation and interval practice. It can be super monotonous and slow moving, but it's something that you can work on every day, and you can take your time, and you don't have to play at 200 beats per minute or anything like crazy like that. Just take it really slow. One of the most important things that I do almost on a daily basis is I actually play with a drone. I actually have one of these very old Korg tuner metronome combos. If you can see it with the glare. I actually took this from a band room a long time ago. I don't even know if they sell these anymore, but they're amazing. Metronome's built in, and then it makes a really annoying tone like that. You can make it louder. Super annoying, but it really works. But if you don't have one of those, there's actually a YouTube channel called Musician's Practice Partner. It's actually also available on Spotify. It looks like this. So if you wanted to use that, it has each note, so you can go and you can pick whatever tone, whatever scale you're working on. Sorry, it's backwards, but and then you can just play it. It sounds like this. It's a cello drone. So you can just pick whatever note you want to play. My bass is already resonating just from that tone. Just kind of depends. I kind of switch back and forth between them. Because I like both of them. I like the annoying one, and I like the cello drone a little bit too. I actually play in a folk/Americana band full-time, touring with them. So I don't do a lot of bowing, and I went to jazz school. But as my college professor said, the bow is the truth, and that's where you get. It's where people can hear your intonation the best. Or maybe the worst if it's not going well. So this is a perfect thing to do to work on it. Take it really slow. You get your bow. I'm going to start with just a 1-octave G major scale. Now there are multiple ways to do fingerings, and you can use open strings too. But I would challenge yourself to not use open strings, because the idea is that you're working on your intonation, which if you're strings are in tune, they'll be in tune if you're playing with the bow, hopefully. So really try, you can start, I'll start with open strings, and you can kind of, maybe use that as a stepping stone to get to playing without open strings, and do whatever scale you need. Go on Spotify and find, if you're working on your C major scale, you can find the C drone. So I'm going to go ahead and use my really annoying drone. I've got it set on G, and this thing does have different octaves. The cello thing is multiple octaves, so it, you can kind of go from there. But I kind of like the higher one, but so it just challenges you a little bit. So right away, just don't even use a tempo. Take your time. I'm gonna kind of go through it slow. So right away, I can tell, oh, I'm a little sharp. Let me move back just a little bit to get in tune. Just kind of hang there for a second. Really listen. And the next one's obviously going to be open string. Easy. But also use this as an opportunity to take that note and listen to the dissonance. That major second is going to be something that and the major seventh are really going to be like dissonant in your head. So just take a second to listen to that interval and get it in your ear. Make your ear listen to it. Go to your next note. On that major seventh for a second. Listen to that dissonance. It's a half step. And then resolve. And then you can go back down. Just hang on it as long as you need to, as long as it takes for you to get that note perfect. Pause that for a second. So just take that really, really slow. I mean, you can hang on the same note as long as you need to, just to match it with that drone and get it perfectly in tune. Another good tool is if you have a phone or a computer or a way, or even just like a voice memo, to record yourself and do that and listen back and really think about, okay, was I perfectly in tune? I might have thought I was, but let me try that again. And just take it really, really slow. Practice that with all your scales. And then you can even go ahead and practice without any open strings. Really challenge yourself there. That'll show you, perfect. It's going to really help with your intonation when you're playing and you're not playing with a drone, or even when you're playing pits. You're playing arco, I'm sure, a lot, and that's really important. But this will help all around, and good technique always helps with that too. If you've got that really rounded hand, that's going to help with your intonation a lot. If we're doing a lot of lazy stuff with, I call this the hitchhiker thumb. If you see the hitchhiker thumb, that's going to really affect your intonation. Like if you play a G, but if you play it lazily, it's going to be flat. But yeah, so just make sure you're using good technique. Really take that exercise super slow, and work on your intonation. These are great times to, you got all the time in the world right now, so just take it super slow, and good luck and hang in there. I love what I do. I love to see young people inspired by music, and I'm excited to help teach you guys just a little bit here today. So good luck out there, and if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email or whatever works out. But good luck out there. Happy practicing.